I get this here camera fixed out. So a little bit. Pinch my head down. Up. Because you don't need to see my face all that much. And chat is gonna go here, I guess. Or did I decide that here was best? I think maybe down here is best. So there, and this guy can go out somewhere. I guess up here would be my stupid face. I can see chat tab. You guys can see me. I don't have to see me. That's the way I like it. New game, start game. Let's go. Alright guys, because, sorry dude, I'm gonna be, I have my roommate out for this stream, so you guys might hear an occasional insult or a fun little quip coming from off camera, which is kind of fun.
I'm not fun.
He's not fun. We're both sick. This is my sick day stream. He's playing a different game. Both of us are playing games where we die a lot and suck, and we just feel like we're not adequate. I'm playing Oxygen Not Included, which is a strategy colony simulator that's tough as nails, and I'll describe the gameplay as we go along. So without further ado, I'm going to look at who we have here. Now our first three dupes are duplicants, as they are called. We can shuffle them and pick the best. Narcoleptic's going to have to go, Mouth Breather's going to have to go, but I think our Pacifist Grease Monkey right here might be a keeper. Tidy Range Supply. He's got +4 learning. I'd like it better if he was a researcher, so let's look. Oh, I passed one by. Tidy Research but no learning. Research, no learning. Learning makes them better at researching. Research, 5 learning. Holy shit, he's narcoleptic, but he's got 5 learning. That's 200% research speed. That's we're keeping him, even though he's gonna pass out at the station constantly. Now I want a digger. Dig and farm. Build and operate. Dig. Let's keep looking. See, I'm looking for a digger that also has aptitude in digging. It's very important. Dig, +1 digging. Plus he's going to learn his digging. He's flatulent, but he's got an iron gut, so that's okay. Now I need like a supplier, tidier, neat freak kind of person to help our operate, supply, tidy, that kind of thing. Art, supply, 2+2 creativity, no. Supply, athletics really helps. Irritable bowel is no good. Build is also okay if they have other stuff that helps. Operate, supply, and dig, squeamish, quick learner. +1 digging, tinkering, +5 learning. That's not really what I'm looking for. Art, operate. Construction, tinkering is really good for operating. Yokel, Grease Monkey. I think this might be our guy. +5 creativity, so I'll also be able to swap them over to the art job when I need when I research that possibility. What are we going to name our colony? I think. The Nasty Stream. How about that, fellas? Exclamation point. No, I can't put an exclamation point. Okay, fine. Embark. Alert! Your crew is awoke and stranded inside a distant asteroid. Oddly, they can't recall how they got here. They'll need to survive to find answers. There are no answers yet. This is an early access game. Nobody knows what's going on. Let's get it up to top speed and take a gander at what we have here. What we have here is a whole shitload of free food to start off. A good spot for our water. Is that a fucking... Oh my god. A cool steam vent? Right there? Holy shit!
Relax. Keep it together, Robert.
Thanks, Coach. Anybody that might be watching this on replay, because there's nobody here right now, and it's so alone. Anyways, having a cool steam vent right there solves the future water problems like that. Cool steam vents spit out water. Water becomes an issue. There's like, oh, you're like, oh, you got big old pockets of fucking water right there. Why you bitching? Because we're going to use all that water faster than you think. There, look at this. Oh my God. Free food, free food, free food, free food, water, water everywhere, and more drops to drink. This is a very, very good start. Best map I've ever seen. Now let's see how germy we are. I don't see any germs. How bad is the temperature? Pretty good. It gets hot up there and over here. Temperature is going to become the biggest issue on this map, bar none. As is usually the way of things, this fucking thing. Okay, so first things first, we're going to dig. That's G. And we're going to dig 1, 2, 3, 4. They can reach 4 tiles high. So that's what you mark out. That's the size of the room they prefer. And I'm just going to go out this way. And we're going to go out this way as well. 3, 4. Just out. And I'm going to set them to digging. Hello, person. Welcome to my stream. I don't see who you are yet because I'm just looking at the game. Oh, before they dig that out, leave that one alone. That's oxalite. That thing is spitting out oxygen, and this helps me get other things built up and going before I need to build up oxygen-producing mechanisms. Because as the game says, oxygen is not included, which isn't true. They start off in a little pocket of oxygen. There's a little bit of oxygen up here, and a lot of oxygen down here. That light blue means they can breathe it. The reds mean either there's nothing there, or it's a gas that they can't breathe. And oxalites, this rock here, spits out oxygen, as you can see it doing. But it deteriorates after a while and goes away. Now, before we do anything else, let's set all these plants to harvest. All these plants to harvest. Look at all that free food, good lord. Just marking all this to harvest, so as I dig into these areas, I'll get some free food. There you go, get that free food. Yum, 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 yum. And whoever chats in my chat room, I will stop and nickname dupes after you. Can I change their names after the fact? Yes, I can. So, if you say something in the chat room, you become a duplicate, and I will fight slightly harder to keep you alive. No guarantees. You still may find yourself lying face down in the septic tank. That seems to be the dupe's favored way of offing themselves. So I'm just kind of letting them do this part, and then I'm going to build them a toilet. Which I think might go over here because we'll turn this into a recirculating toilet room. I'm kind of looking around, getting a idea of what's going on here. Now, the first thing you want to build every time is a toilet. Do I want to build a toilet there, or do I want it over here? Usually, I like building toilets underneath here, but because of where the water is located, I'm not sure that's the best play this time. I think it might be best to build it like over here, and then I can build like a recycling water thing over here. What's going to be my main water source? A lot of this game is kind of sitting here, staring at the map, and figuring things out, which I will try to talk through. And if you guys find this kind of boring or something, let me know. I'm trying to figure out what kind of games you guys like to watch, but until I figure that out, I'm just going to play what I like to play. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pop this right over here. Who is texting me? Hold on 1 second, just a little... real life stuff. Sometimes you get texts that you have to respond to. Yes, we're going to build our stuff here. Medicine. Wash basin. Right here. And what's going to happen is hopefully they get these toilets up before they desperately need to poop. Which they're gonna. Excellent. The reason why you want to build your toilets first is that's the very first thing they're going to need. And if they don't have a toilet nearby, they're just going to go. And if they go in your water supply, that's super bad. And I'm going to set my wash basin to where every time they walk this way, they stop at the wash basin and they wash their hands. Because if they don't do that, they get pee germs everywhere. And come on, guys, that's gross. Stop being gross. Oh, one of my guys is flatulent, so the little thing you saw there was... The main thing about being flatulent is it adds a little bit more carbon dioxide to the environment, which is not great, but it's not too bad. And it annoys everybody, so you'll see him doing stinky nose thoughts. Okay. Now let's build him up a room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, build it right there. And we're going to dig in up here. 4. And this can be where their room goes. And is this oxygen? It's okay, actually, it's not polluted yet. We'll dig in there too. Just want to make sure that I'm not opening a pocket of like horrible gas that I can't deal with yet. Just to kind of get started on digging that out, and their beds will go here. And while you guys are doing that, let's make it pretty. Whoops, cancel, not that far. We don't want to tear out that oxalite yet because it's doing a job for us. Now these guys can jump 1 tile of air from the ladder or anywhere else, and in order to help the gas, sorry, it's a sick day. In order to help the gas flow more freely, you know, carbon dioxide is heavier than oxygen, so it goes down. Oxygen goes up. And you want to pay attention to the flow of things. I don't want them breathing carbon dioxide, so I want to open up my base as much as I possibly can to assist in the carbon dioxide getting pushed down to its lowest point and making sure that they have plenty of air to breathe. And they just kind of passed out on the ground because I don't care about them or love them. You know, they can sleep a couple days on the ground. I just want them to survive. I'm like a cruel manager. See, the dude is farting, the flatulent one, so he's waking them up with his horrible rotten egg farts. I got to imagine they're pretty bad to wake somebody up from a dead sleep. And I'm going to need all this copper, metal, and all this stuff, so getting this all set up ahead of time is going to be good. I keep checking this to make sure that any new food they dig up, that I clear that box to contain it. And I can tell how much food I have up here, 14,000 kcals. When that gets down to about 5,000, I'll build a mush thing that helps build out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Build a ladder here, I guess. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have built this here because now I have a problem to contend with. Because if I dig this out to build the roof, that piece of sand is going to fall and the water's going to go everywhere. I have screwed up. I have solved the problem already, though. I just got to dig over and roof this part, and then I can build the roof here. Okay. So just concern yourself with building the roof there. And that's good enough for now. I just want... You get room bonuses for building out rooms. So... Let's see. Room overlay. Latrine. Toilet, washroom. No industrial machinery. Minimum size. Blah, 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 blah. Once they build this out, it'll fill in as this color here, and they get a stress bonus for using the bathroom. And we're going to cancel this, and we're going to stick a ladder, and I'm just going to go all the way down here. Because that's a bunch of free food down there. Cancel that. And that helps prevent me from having to build farms for now. Like, the amount of food on this map that I start off with is ridiculous. And for any for any players that know this game, look at this! Look at this! A cool steam vent, right? It's right there! Look at that! Oh god! Oh god! This helps so much! See all that water it's spitting out? Look at that! Oh, and it's just so good. It's clean water. It's got slime lung in it. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Look at that. Oh god, it's so hot. I do have a bunch of slime lung over there. Germy germs. Not too bad. There's a lot of spots for me to dig. How's the temperatures looking? Cold biome right there. Good lord. This is a fantastic map. My YouTube map is the best map I've ever seen. Like, by far. I've already scheduled these to get harvested, right? Excellent. I don't really have the technology to take advantage of this yet, so I'm going to let it sit down there and just be a cool steam vent. But it's great to know that my water supply is more or less solved for the time being. Bunch of free food. I'm going to make sure that they cannot eat those lice loaves. Nobody eat, not the lice loaves, but the meal lice. And I'm also going to go ahead and, in fact, get a little bit of manual power up and running and put a micro musher so I can make lice loaves. But before that, I'm going to let them just kind of tidy up a bit. One of the biggest things that adds to their stress, which you can measure up here, is a mess. They have just a bunch of stuff, so a big mess lying around of just crap everywhere gets them stressed out. So I'm going to go too deep and dig all the way over, like this. And I'm going to put a bunch of storage down there. That's nothing I need to worry about, so you can dig that out too. And I'm trying to let these natural plants stay because they just turn into free food. Just the longer I keep that up, the longer I can put off needing to build. Oh, I didn't build their beds. I am a horrible person. That's under furniture, dum-dum. Let them sleep. 1, 2, 3. Then there'll be a gap and 3 more beds eventually after this oxalite rots out. And this will become the barracks. I'm going to build this ladder up a bit. Just so they can finish this little section of roof. They don't need to finish this section so much as this one, so that I can get that latrine bonus. All my food is good. They built that out, so let's go ahead and mark it for tiles. And these little cracks in the ground here, these could be seeds. Mostly they're seeds or bits of food. Sometimes there's those little creatures you saw running around. And then once they tile that up, I'm going to put a bunch of storage containers and have them start sweeping up all this crap they've dug out so far, so they don't stress out about the huge mess everywhere. If you guys have any questions about the game, please feel free to ask. I need excuses to keep talking because one of the things about streaming games is that you got to learn how to keep talking. And when there's not a lot of participation in chat, I run out of things to say. So questions really help. Sorry. Okay, storing all the food. Let's go ahead and get our storage containers going. It's just a bunch of them. Now they have beds to sleep in, and I have room to build another one, which I'm going to have another duplicate coming in pretty soon. I like to take on about 6 to start off with, and then I won't take any more for a while until I get a bit more stable. The goal today, I would like to get up to where I need new power, and I need to set up like a latrine, a proper bathroom and stuff, and get up to where I'm not comfortable anymore, to where I'm learning new things. Set these to all, except polluted dirt. No polluted dirt. Copy settings. And now they'll start cleaning. Amazing. And remember, if you are watching and you would like to have a duplicate named after you, just say something in chat. Think that I'm being watched, and I will name a duplicate. Alright, let's see what we got coming. I need tidiers, farmers, and builders. So we have ranch, operate, tidy, pacifist, germ resistant, strength, athletics is very important for tidying. This one's better, but narcoleptic, that's a no. Anemic, that's a no. I think this is the one we're going to bring in. Print. Welcome to duplicate. Welcome to hell. I mean, heaven. Welcome to heaven. It's totally heaven. You're not going to die. You're not going to die covered in piss. I promise. Wink, wink. And let's see how my oxygen is doing. It's fine. There's enough oxalite producing oxygen that I don't have to build oxygen producing machines yet. As you can see, their carbon dioxide and polluted oxygen from farting and stuff is going to fall down here. It's heavier, and it will eventually fill this space out completely and cause pressure issues, but it's nothing I need to worry about right now. So I can just let them clean for a while. These little guys are great at the beginning too because they provide illumination, which these bristle blossoms need to grow, and since that'll help them actually grow, it's even more additional free food while I wait to get up to where I can make a farm or something. Okay, so all that oxalite is gone. We're going to finish out the barracks. Go to my furniture here. 2 and 3. And that's going to be my initial barracks. This one, we don't need it. Put a couple doors. And the reason I left this gap here is I'm going to put art in here to help make this room real beautiful and help ease their stress when they get to that point. This will probably, I'll just put a plant here because that's quick to research. Okay, still accepting all foods. Just let them clean up. Then I might go up here and get that roof done so I can get the barracks. Unless I'm already getting the bonus. Am I getting the bonus? I am getting the bonus. Look at that. Stamina recovery bonus if you have an official barracks. That's why I want it built. Alright, now wait a minute. I'm being dumb. They don't have any water. So this wash basin is doing nothing because it isn't loaded with water. Which should be my primary... I want to say this one should be my primary, especially since it's right next to this fucking thing, which is so goddamn awesome. I can't believe it's right fucking there. That is awesome. Anyways, this is going to be my primary water source. Can you tell I'm excited about this cool water steam vent? It spits out cold steam, which immediately turns into water. Can you... Goddamn my luck. Dude, for Don't Starve, this is like if you started like you just started next to everything you needed to survive.
Yeah. But those games are good. Those are the games I say, like, oh, I wish I would just I would just save it.
Some of these games don't work for me. Like I've had games like this in the past which didn't really click. Sometimes the strategy can be too much strategy, too realistic, too whatever. This one's just cartoony enough to draw me in while also being, damn, there's that narcoleptic behavior. Oh well, naps all the time. Gonna have to dock his pay. And since there's no money here, we're just gonna have to like make him hold his breath for a little bit since I'm guessing oxygen is money. Now, while they're cleaning up, I gotta think, where do I want to stick my research? No, wait, I gotta tap into water. This is gonna like mess up my entire plan here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, floor, 1, 2, 3, 4, floor, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that works. That works perfectly. Let's dig this out. Which is going to dig out all those plants, but there's so much going on plant-wise that I think we're going to be able to do. This is going to be fine. And maybe I'll build some tiles across so that I can access some of this free food. And before they keep going, let's get a pitcher pump. Stick it right in there. I'm going to build a ladder on the other side so they can dig this down and just kind of make it a little bit more regular. I like to have a nice, pretty, this dude's going to drown himself. He's either going to trap himself or drown himself. Dupes are stupid. That's why they're short form, duplicate short form. We like to call them dupes because they're dumb. They'll kill themselves all the time. Down there. I don't think it'll break through. I really don't want to dig through yet, so I'm just... They're probably not going to be able to reach over here to hold their breath long enough. And I just want to mark it out. This is amazing. I cannot believe I started with this just right there. God damn. Oh, they actually did go all the way over there. Cool. Alright, now that they have water, you can see they put water in their wash basin. Now when they use the bathroom, they'll wash their hands on the way out. Which is very, very important. Because we want to handle their germs. As you can see, because they haven't been using the wash basin, they're all covered in germs. And that'll just eventually make them sick. Something we don't want to deal with. 14,000 kcals, we're fine on food for now, we're fine on oxygen. Everything's fine. It's great. Our CO2 is beginning to build up, which it's not a problem yet, but it will become a problem. 1,400 Gs of pressure, huh? That's not great. You have to worry about so many systems in this game. You have to worry about the air they're breathing, the pressure, the heat, temperature, germs, their mood, the food they eat, all kinds of shit. It's ridiculous. See, temperature is okay, but this hot stuff over here, as you can see, this stuff will start to leach into the base. And equipment that I build in here will produce heat from being used, and it'll eventually get uncomfortable for them and cause problems. Or even be lethal, if I'm like real bad at it. So I think this is probably the best new guy map ever, simply because of this. I just, every time I look at this, I'm like, oh, thank you for being there. This could have been a lava vent or something. And no, it was exactly the kind of vent I need. It's hot though, as you can see. It's 99 degrees. It's not even that hot. This is wonderful. It's just beautiful. It's got a few germs in it. Let's see how bad the germs are. Look at that. It's not even that germy. This is basically spitting out pure water. That won't take much to clean. Jesus. What did I do to the RNG gods to get me blessed so? I just want to build out this way to kind of... because I want to access this stuff over here. Welcome to the YouTube chat. Welcome to my live stream. It's a 6-day live stream where I'm just kind of playing this game and having a little bit of fun. Trying to make my crappy day a little bit better by making these duplicants horribly suffer. If you want to be one of these horribly suffering duplicants, just say something in chat. I will see, and I'll name you. I'll pick one of these duplicants and name them after you. You get to be part of the game, and I might try to help you survive a little bit harder. No promises. No promises. Duplicants are kind of dumb, so I cannot guarantee their safety. I think it should be fine to build a nice little wall here. I don't want, please don't pop. Okay, it didn't pop. I was like hoping like maybe this was dumb to do. Like I'm not going to do any of these because it'll just make the whole thing pour into there. But I like to have a nice neat little reservoir here so I can run piping and plumbing through these. You can't run plumbing through the ground, you can run it through the tiles. That's all there is to it. My chat overlay isn't working. Great. Damn. Okay, let me figure this out. You guys get to see a little bit behind the scenes. Does my camera work? Connecting to YouTube chat. I see. Sorry my chat overlay hasn't been working. I haven't seen anything you guys have been saying. I might have to open chat on my phone. Maybe this will just kind of reload it. Let's shut down chat and pop it back up. Hide YouTube chat panel. Pop it back up. Cam works. Okay. I have somebody on the outside informing me what works and what doesn't. So what I think I'm going to do, since the YouTube chat isn't working. Damn, that sucks. I'm going to try to open the YouTube Live on my phone and see if I can look at chat that way. Let me see. And of course my phone wants to act up, so let me restart my phone. Technology, so wonderful technology, working great for everyone all the time. So the dupes are sleeping, and as you can see, they breathe out carbon dioxide. The airflow in here isn't great. We're going to go ahead and just pop this tile open, just so that it helps the air kind of flow a little bit more freely. While my phone's restarting, I'm going to keep playing so that we're not going to just stop. Sorry my chat didn't work. Guys, I'm really sorry about that. Man, I love this thing. Look at all that water it's spitting out. Ah, it's just so good. Yeah, you guys clean. Just get everything nice and tidied up. Bristleberry. Yum, yum, yum. Still got 12,000 kcals, so we're still good on food for a while. Plus, new stuff's going to come in over here. Although, I have some meal lice in here. I only have 1,000 things of meal lice. So I'm going to have to set up a power generation. My phone restarted, so let me open up YouTube and see if chat is something I can access through that. YouTube. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there I am. I'm watching myself, guys. Live, where's chat? There I am. I'm watching myself, guys. Oh God, I can't do it this way. Is there any way I can like not look at the video but see chat? Yeah, pause the video. Okay, I have the video paused so I don't have to see myself talking. And can you guys hear me? Say something in chat. so I can see if chat's working while I have the video paused on my phone. I see hugs from Katie. Hello, Katie. Oh God, I can't do it this way. Is there any way I can like not? Okay, you guys can hear me fine. I'm not sure if chat's gonna load while I have the video paused. Damn it. So I'll just turn the volume all the way down so I don't have to hear myself. I'll have the phone sitting over on this side of me so I can see what you're saying. And yeah, I have you muted. I can see you, and you guys are delayed by a few seconds. This is kind of weird. All right, who wants to be a duplicant? I might not be able to assign you to your correct gender, but you'll just have to get over it. We live in 2018. You know, be inclusive. Anybody? Anybody want to be a dupe? Oh, let me get rid of that chat overlay since it doesn't fucking work. Hide YouTube chat panel. Cattle Prod. Oh, that's a deep callback. Let's find somebody since you were kind of first. You actually get to be your proper gender. Oh. Yeah. Okay. That works. Cattle Prod. Well, enjoy your nap. I hope to see you back later. Thanks for watching. So little Cattle Prod's doing all right. What is Cattle Prod? You get to be my operator and my tidier. Congratulations. You'll get a proper job here soon enough. I'm just kind of letting them tidy up for a moment. Like I said, this is like the decor. This is the decor. Red is bad, green is good. And the more mess there is, the more they hate, the more they stress out, the more they feel bad. So the more I clean, the less they stress. That's all it is really. Now, I have water. I need to build a research station. And to do that, we're going to go ahead and hit 1, tile up this area over here, and just kind of dig out a little bit. Because heat is going to build up from the researching equipment. It is really distracting to see, like, yes, you can get this on Steam. It's an early access game. Chat's a little better if I look at it this way, because the video, out of the corner of my eye, I see me doing what I just did 2 seconds ago, and it's distracting as all hell. It's an early access game. It's not complete, but it's complete enough to where it's a very fun game to play. And I quite enjoy it. It's very difficult. You have to really keep your eye on the ball when it comes to it's so distracting. Okay, when it comes to I'll get used to it. Like the systems at play, the oxygen. Let's see, we got a new duplicant coming in. The needs, the wants, all these different things that stack up together. It is amazingly fun. It's. I think you would have a good time with it because it attracts our kind of brain. It's not a Twitch game where you have to reflexively do things. You're not running down hallways shooting, which can be fun. I play games like that all the time. I'm not saying those are for dumb people. I'm just saying it attracts a different part of the dopamine drip. People with very logical, like, I want to mess with systems, this is the game for us. All right, what I need is a farmer, which is right here. Trypophobia, she's not going to dig holes. She doesn't like holes. I think just in general, living in an asteroid is going to be real bad for this person. But I need a farmer. They're good at farming naturally. She's going to be the one. Print. Print. It says print. The story for this game hasn't been laid out yet, but I'm pretty sure we are clones that are being sent out to asteroids in order to try and find habitable places. Like maybe these are bits and pieces of a destroyed Earth or something, and these guys are our last hope. All right, now let's get a research station up, and we're going to begin with power. Build a research station, and we need some power. So we're going to do hamster wheel power. We're going to put a battery, and we're going to put a micro musher because we are going to run out of food. And I'll show you what I mean by the heat systems later. Run a little bit of copper wiring into each of those. Run it over here behind the ladder. And just let them build that. Now I'll go over to the temperature grid. As you can see, these are like hotter biomes that are around. The temperature goes up. I think, yeah, I have it set to Celsius, which I don't really know Celsius, so I need to change that to Fahrenheit. I know it's a dumb system, but I'm an American that never really learned how to calculate. I did learn how to calculate Celsius to Fahrenheit, but while I'm playing the fucking video game, I'm not gonna, come on. It is set to Fahrenheit. Why are you messing with me, game? Temperature units, Fahrenheit, please, thank you. It is early access, so it just might not change. Let's check again. Fahrenheit, 87 degrees, 73 degrees. So this is like comfortable. This is getting uncomfortable. It's gonna start to kill them. For Karen, this is just Phoenix. Or just Yuma, Arizona out here. A normal Yuma day. Alright, now we have a thing that can make food. I have 1,000 grams of meal lice. I think I need 2,000 to make a lice loaf. No, I need 100. 1,200. Blah. And what happens if I press things into loaves? Like if they were starving, I would feed them Wish bars, which are made out of dirt and water. If I have meal lice, which grow on plants, they make lice loaf. It's meal lice and water. And then there's berry sludge, which I can't make yet because I don't have sweet wheat grain. What I want to make is lice loaf. So I'm just going to put that on continuous. So if they harvest any lice loaf, they'll come over here and make it. I don't want to make them mush bars because one, it's disgusting to them and it stresses them out, and two, it gives them diarrhea. You just feed them that just to kind of so they survive. Okay, research. First thing I want to research is advanced research so I can give them a job. They stress out when you don't give them a job. You need to give them a jobs board, and it's kind of cute when you get their jobs board up and running. You'll see what I'm talking about. I need to change the priorities. The game is, there's a lot of shit at play here. So, who's my researcher? This isn't the way to look. Who's good at research? Bio. Ranch operate. Art farm. Art operate, so you're probably my researcher then, right? Research, okay. So, May is my researcher. I have 5. Did I look at 5? Doesn't matter. May is my researcher. So I'm going to go to my priorities board. And anybody that's not May, don't do any research. May, I really want you to focus on research. Nobody else do anything on research, please. Wait. Yeah, May has a learning of 5. She's definitely my researcher. And if I get new duplicates, I don't want them to do research either. Only May, because she's the best at it. And being the best at, now she's, see, he's mushing some lice together. Look at that, isn't that delicious? Just look at it extruding out of the machine. Mmm. Oh, just watch it plop. Yeah, delicious. Make sure this can accept that. And she's up there doing some research. This game is very cute looking, while also being tough as fucking nails. Alright, so we have a lot of things going on here. There's more free food up there. I don't know if I want to dig up there yet. Ooh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I have not been paying attention to my oxygen generation. We have a problem. See, this is what happens when you get a little cocky. So we're going to build oxygen gen right here. And run a little power to it. Oh, I need to turn that off so I can see the power overlay. Alright. This is an algae deoxidizer. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Converts large amount of algae into oxygen. So, and pressure is going to become a thing, because if it becomes too pressurized, this will stop working. Yeah, you guys need to get to working on that now. I got a little too prideful, and I was thinking that my oxygen was still at a good place. I wasn't paying attention that there was no more oxalite making free oxygen for me. So we have a problem. And I'm going to set the priority on that to 6 so that they keep it full at all times. I'm also going to set the priority on this to 6. Now, as you can see, the blue stuff is coming, and eventually it'll be light blue, and the air will become breathable again. But I very nearly killed one of the best seeds I ever had just by being stupid. This is like very close to becoming non-breathable oxygen. Oh, thank God. Usually you only need about 1 of these for to keep about 6 dupes going. I might also have to build an algae terrarium down here to kind of consume a little bit of the carbon dioxide. Yeah, let's look at our cycle. Oxygen generation, almost none. So power usage, I'm gaining far more power than I'm using. Power wasted, not very much. It's okay. Stress, like you gotta, all these systems. Let's look at our germs real quick. So I'm gonna want to expand, not this way. Before I start fucking around in here, I need to research up to like exosuits so I can handle this stuff without getting incredibly sick. These are slime lung germs, which you can basically equate to like cancer. If they start breathing this stuff in, they'll die. So expansion is going to be over this way and up, it looks like. And down here. How about temperatures? Which sucks because this is a cold biome, and I'm going to need this to regulate temperature in my base later when the heat starts to get ridiculous. Like this right here is going to heat up all this stuff over time, and it's just going to leach into my base. I'm going to have to like insulate this area with insulation once I get to the proper level of research. Karen, if you watch me do Let's Plays and stuff like that, you'll see the kind of games I play. I play a lot of games where you're going to be saying that. Like RimWorld, Factorio, City Skylines. I love games like this with systems on systems on systems. I play games where I'm just a dumb brute going around dumb brooding things. They can be incredibly fun, but for the most part, these are the games I love the most. These are the games I keep coming back to. Okay, why? Oh, research not selected. Alright, next research is going to be basic farming so we can get some farms up. And that means I have a jobs board. 1, 2, 3, jobs board. When you see him come get jobs, you're going to think that's pretty cute. This game looks adorable. It's just damn cute game, even though when you see just how fucked up things get when you start screwing up and how like horribly these poor things can die, like this game isn't cute at all. All right, let's give everybody jobs. Marie, you're my researcher, right? You're the one. Learning 3. No, May is my researcher, right? Learning 5, yeah. Research is May. Who's my digger? Digging 1, digging 1, digging 0, digging 0. Ari, you're my digger. Because you actually like it. Who's a builder? Likes to build? Anybody? I'm not too worried about building. I need a gopher. Supply, no. Who's got the best athletics? 3. Athletics helps with this kind of stuff. So I'm probably going to want you to be my farmer. You can be my first gopher. Cattle prod. Karen, you're a gopher. Farmhand. Marie likes to farm. Turner, you like to art and operate. So you can be an engineer. Now everybody has a job, which is going to make them happy. Let's watch. And May will clock in when she's done researching. There's a different hat for each job. There's your gopher hat. You get the upturned cap. Yes, Disgaea. By the way, Disgaea 5 is coming out for the PC, so that will be streamed at some point in the future. Food shortage, 4,000 kcals. Nothing looks like it's going to pop soon. Wild plants grow slowly. So it looks like we're going to have to eat some mush. Research complete. Now I can farm. We can set up basic farms. I want to do power regulation so I can build a larger battery. This battery is not good at holding energy. It's just a dinky little battery, and most of the energy is wasted. So you almost immediately want to build a better one. Which I don't have space for. I'm going to have to build my micro musher over one space so I can fit the battery there. Let's look at the temperature so you can see what I'm talking about. The battery is heating up. This is heating up. This heats up. I have to build a supercomputer for any more research that's more advanced than the first level. That heats up, and just heat becomes a big, temperature management becomes an issue. This is like a temporary location for all this shit. So our first farm is going to go down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And dig this out too so that oxygen can go. Let's see how much this one little thing is doing, by the way. It went from nearly red to this color. We are still running into trouble up here. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. My butt's hurting quite a lot. For anybody that doesn't know, I don't have legs, and sitting in this chair for too long hurts like shit. So I'll be stopping here soon anyway, and I might transfer my ass to the bed, where I'll stream later with the camera off. But anyway, this little thing is spitting out oxygen to a degree to where it'll eventually get it in here, as long as somebody's on that mouse wheel. Because the carbon dioxide will push down. As you can see, this is filling up down here. Oh, and that reminds me, I can build an algae terrarium down here, which I don't like building these usually. These consume so much water. But water isn't really a problem on this map. So, algae terrarium, baby. Now, you might be asking, why give them jobs? Why does it matter? Because jobs are able to do more specific tasks. This person will be able to research deeper into research now. By the way, this is an awesome little Back to the Future callback with that hat. That's the same hat Doc Brown wears in Back to the Future when he goes into the 50s. The digger can dig more complicated materials. Builder can build faster. The gopher is able to transport more heavy items faster. Things like that. That's why you want to give them jobs, because it gives them bonuses to being able to do jobs. So now what this thing is going to do is it's producing a little bit of oxygen, emitting 40 grams a second of oxygen, but it's also consuming 224 milligrams of carbon dioxide, which is its most important job. It's consuming this and spitting out O2, and this is just going to help. All right, now we have better power. We're going to go over, they're disinfecting this. Research. Let's go into interior decor, which is more important than you think. Food shortage. Yes, they're going to starve to death. Sorry guys, it's time to eat some mush bars. Mud and water bars. Mud bars! Yum, yum, yum. Mud bars. Nutritiously, you know what? It just, you feel full. That's about it. That's all you can really say about mush bars. Yummy. Mush bars. Tell your kids, mush bars. Mom approved. My kids don't starve. Mush bars. Just stick that in there. And our last duplicate, maybe. Mouth breather, flatulent, loud sleeper. Reject all. I don't even want to see what they do. Their negatives aren't good enough. Like, their negatives far outweigh their positives. So maybe next time. Oxygen is getting easier and easier to breathe. And the carbon dioxide that was piling up is getting slowly consumed by our little algae terrarium down here. This map is amazing. Research complete. That was quick. Let's go in for plumbing, because that's going to become something I need to pay attention to. See, this is because the person has +5 learning. That gives them 200% research speed, so they're just tearing through research. I need to set up better power. So that means, okay, now deconstruct this, please. And we're going to move it over 1. See, the tiny battery just loses power so quickly, and that means this doesn't run all night. And CO2 can pile up and become an issue. My butt hurts. My butt hurts really bad, so I'm probably going to be going here in a minute. Let this game save. Every morning they wake up, the game saves. You'll see a little icon up here pop up. There it goes right there. Game is saving. I'm going to go ahead and cut it here and save again just in case. And the nasty stream will continue in a little bit. I'm going to go set up in my bedroom where I lay down. I won't have my camera on because I have to adjust positions a lot when I'm in my bed. But I'll be streaming live there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. I really love doing this on YouTube. Best audience I've had so far live streaming. You guys are great. So I will see you later. Thanks for watching. See you next time.